All right, and we should be live there. Well, welcome into some more Battle Brothers. We have met the first part of this game/stream's goal, which was to get to the crisis. We have officially hit crisis. We are fighting a greenskin invasion. We have only really had one greenskin fight, but this just procced right at the end last time. In addition, last time we actually got our renown high enough that we were up to reputable, and we were able to take a noble contract. So we did grab our first one. The goal right now, we need to, I guess, go to Heldenberg and back within 5 days, and they will pay us for heads that we collect throughout that time. We're going to start off with that. We had originally had a goal. We were heading this way. But yeah, we're going to sidetrack here a little bit. I don't actually know what it is we have to... I don't actually know what it is that we have to do to complete the crisis. So I guess we will learn more. I assume we're going to have some contracts, or there'll be camps or something we need to bust up. I'm not 100% certain. So I'm going to be doing some more learning tonight. I see people coming on in. Eric says, Orcs? In my crisis, it's more likely than you think. If you or a loved one has been or you think is at risk of orcs, call this number now for a free consultation with our team of orc law experts. Grumbly & Co. Thank you very much, Eric. Broad, welcome in. Bruh, welcome in. Outlasted. Okay, so we just have to not die. Okay. I mean, I'm not dead yet. More relevant in many ways. Even in CB, good to see you, man. Man, I am feeling the crunch of time. I have so much content I want to be working on. I wish I had double the amount of free time that I have, which is basically like nothing. Because man, oh man, we have some good game releases right now. The crisis lasts X many days. Okay, thank you, Slice. All right, well, we will hopefully be able to get through that. By the way, Wraith, get a bow, more shots, more hits. Yeah, right now we have him on a crossbow, and the thought process was that it has an extra 10% to hit. 15% chance to hit, in fact. But he has not been doing well. We do have the reinforced boondock bow, so we could try that out, I suppose. Don't have a second set of arrows at the moment. Goblin poison, right. Yeah, actually, now that I'm looking at this, we just came out of a big fight. Yeah, I guess we're not too banged up, just a little bit. We did get our first piece of upgrade gear. We've got some leather scale armor, some 140 that we picked up for Sherlock. Been doing some great sword action. Other than that, we didn't really have a ton of gear or anything that switched around last time. More just working our jobs, essentially. We do have this spare necklace. Do I have anyone currently? 40, 40, 43. Just double checking. Do we have anyone below? No, we don't. I don't think we're gonna have a chance on anybody. I'm just gonna hang on to that. If we get a new recruit, they can put this on for some extra resolve. What I missed, nothing. We are just getting started. Hover over the ambition and it will tell you what to do. Oh, okay. Defeat the greenskin invasion. Every contract against them and every army or location destroyed will bring you closer to saving the world of man. Okay. So about the things I kind of guessed. That makes sense. Just go for a patrol through the orc murder woods. Yeah, obviously. Okay, so this is not specifically an orc contract, but we are going to attempt it. And I think we're in good enough condition. I guess Daigen's a little wounded. Let's flip this up. This is why I'm carrying around some extra sets. We'll work on repairing that. That's probably okay. All right, let's just not die. That's the goal. Okay, so we go here and back within 5 days. Hopefully we will get at least a fight. I wouldn't mind if this one was a little on the easier side since we are a little banged up. Yeah, this is a horrible spot for an ambush. Holy moly. A wooded mountain pass. Yeah, that just screams attack me, doesn't it? The first leg of the patrol is finished. Now you have to move on to the next one. You inform the men as much as they groan. You also inform them that you are not paying them to bitch, and they groan at that too. Well, maybe we could negotiate that. Okay, so next. Okay, we gotta go all the way up there. Okay, so we do have to actually kind of book this a little bit. Hire a rotator soon. Yeah, I would love to find another good character. Yep. Well, here we go. Some orc marauders. A few berserkers. I'm sure this is going to turn out just fine. How do we do on heals? Okay, so you got to remember Eric is just a little banged up. Orcs. I believe they have throwing weapons, right? So I don't think I want to take off our kite shield. The kite shield also has way more durability, which I do know they will break stuff. Yeah. Could take the, oh yeah, we are definitely not fighting in the woods. Swap out the hammers. Okay, we could do that. I assume we would be heading over towards swords. We don't have a ton of options. You would probably get the arming. And these are not repaired up at the moment. Man, I'm so bad at that. It would be the Shamshir, I suppose. That should be alright. Maces? Really? Maces over the hand? I guess for the stun. We could do one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave. I think I'm leaving the hammer on that guy. Berserkers full charge you, and then do a fighting retreat or use nets. Oh, do a fighting retreat, right. We do have a couple nets. We could totally throw those out. You know what, Slice? I'm gonna have you carry a net. He has quick hands. If he gets into melee, he's probably dead anyways. No. Oh yeah, we are definitely not fighting in the woods. There's never a situation where I'm happy to be fighting the. Oh, and they're not even gonna charge me. I'm not gonna fight them in bad terrain. I'll go fight those ones. Those look like better to fight orcs. That looks way less. Kill me now. Come here. Come here. Cowards, what are you doing? Are you an orc or a goblin? Alright, let's see how this goes. Orc young, orc warrior. Abby. He's out of range. That's unfortunate. I really wish they were not out of range. Alright, chill. Out of range. Hey, I think that's the first time we've ever actually landed a hit with that. There we go. There's something at least. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's fine. Warriors bad. I'm pretty sure I've died to warriors before. Wait. Young. Warrior, young. Warrior, young. Okay, so we got 2 warriors in here. Yeah, we're not gonna move up. Somebody said they do charge into spears. And we'll let that happen. Yeah, we're not gonna move up. All right, Slice. Do your thing. There we go. Okay, 1 good hit at least. Another orc warrior. Okay, Abby. Now let's just take the easy hits here. $68. Wow, okay. 2 hits in 1 fight? This is crazy. And we'll just take the easiest hits. Okay. Okay. He may head here. I don't know how aggressive these guys are, but he may come around the side. I don't want to leave Abby open, so we're just gonna have to eat it. Wolf says, I've been playing Magnificent End. Me too, buddy. Me too. It should be a fun one. Okay, new round. Wait. I don't know if warriors have that charge attack. Let's shield wall and wait. Again, the most dangerous thing to fight is an enemy you've never fought before because you just don't know what to expect. We could go here. We also could just wait. Let's shield wall and wait. That gets some extra defense there. Okay, they do have the charge. Good. Okay, I'm glad we did the shield stuff. All right, here we go, buddy. Easy life. Easy life. Okay, that really could not have gone better than that. Okay, Abby. This one has not gone yet. Yeah, keep blasting here. Okay, that's all right. It's all right. Good hits. And 81. Yeah, take the easy hit. Reload. Okay. Again, I'm glad we had the shields up. We could try for another shield wall. We do have two, or another spear wall. We do have two coming in. I will do that. That's a little unfortunate. I kind of wasted one of those. He did not charge as the warrior. I like this one. That's my favorite one. All right, 95% chance this dude's not rocking a shield. Nice job, Slice. Sure. And I do think I'm going to release Hounds just for extra chaff, essentially. Nice. Very nice. Okay, we have a pick. I think just regular hits here. Oh, nope. Eric. Bonk? Okay, so these are immune to stuns because Eric has a guaranteed 100% if they're not immune. So I guess no stunning on warriors at least. How are you still out of... Oh, because you got poked backwards. Right. Alright, I'm not going to waste his turn. Let's move up and hit. Smash, smash. We have put out a lot of damage and we've... Oh, poor doggy. We've only killed one. Alright, we're going to step up and then do our AoE. Okay, good hit. Okay, young. Okay, young is all I can hit. Unfortunate. Okay, I don't want to shoot the guy with the shield really, so we'll hit him. Okay. I definitely am feeling that the light crossbow is not doing too much here. Hold strong, brothers. That's right. That's right. Very nice. And then I think we can step back behind the spear. All right. We don't have any head damage dealt. I think we're just going to do some regular hits here. That was not particularly impressive, if I'm being honest. I think we're actually going to protect ourselves. We're not hurting for DPS yet. Again, protect ourselves, just do a hit. He smashed my shield. Right, right. Near death. Be the hero I need, Tut. Okay, that was good, but I kind of wish you had finished him. Slice. Way better chance against the guy who doesn't have the shield. We could throw a net here. Into that warrior. You know what? Oh, offhand, right. Oh, I don't get quick hands for that? I guess one off and one on. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Okay, Guess you. It's a little hard to tell which one would have been better there. Good, good. Okay, they did have ranged weapons. That's what I was afraid of at the beginning. We do have a okay shot here. Okay, not the best. I didn't want to take that spot. There we go. You're not pooped out. You can go ahead and just do some damage before he runs. Ditto. Okay. This is going surprisingly well. Which dog did we lose? They won't even tell me his name. Sad. You go here, you go there. I guess here's okay. Beautiful. It's kind of funny that we hit the head when I don't want to hit the head. And yet, if I wanted to hit the head, we would never hit the head. Okay. Slice. Well, I was going to have you throw, but that's a moot point now. That was good. That was pretty good. Tut took the most damage there. He did take a wound, but no offense to Tut, but he is our least valuable character by far. Okay, somebody said don't take the strange meat because it makes people sad. So let's just do this and then no meat. No meat. Okay. That was pretty good. 7 heads. And for damage, a little bit on Tut. A good chunk, or excuse me, a little bit on Eric. A good chunk on Tut. I think Tut needs to sit. And that's really it. And then Simon, who's our assassin in training, gets a level up. Okay, so melee attack, melee defense. He does need a little bit more HP, and this is a max roll. I'm just going to take it. And then we have fast adaptation, dodge, brawny. I would want to take dagger spec, but I don't know if now's the time. Because I don't think we're ready to slip into a dagger yet. If we weren't going to take dagger, backstab or rotation maybe? Break the warrior's armor as soon as you can. Gotcha. It says it was silver. Okay, there we go. Oh, that does remind me. Let's fix that. Take you off and you go over here. Better deployment spot. Okay. Relentless. Critical strike. You can still I assume you mean sell the meat? Yeah, I suppose that's true. I need to remind myself where Relentless is. Don't slow down at all times. Your initiative is only... That actually is not terrible for a dagger type character. So I want to get dagger and then I want to get overwhelm. Maybe I just do it even though it's not going to be useful at the moment. I would like to get Relentless too, but I'm just thinking like, is now the moment? All right, I'm going to be a little unorthodox here. I think I am just going to take the Dagger Mastery now, even though I'm not planning on using it the second. We'll see. He may have to step up. We'll see. I don't really want him to be a line bro. I kind of want him to be able to kind of like move in and then stab targets down for stuff. Okay, other than that, can we take another fight? And the answer is yes, we can, if we're careful. All right, back to the road. That was pretty darn nice. If we could get like one more fight kind of similar to that. Orc Marauders 14. With one dude out, I'm not spoiling for that fight. And definitely not taking 24 at once. That's a definite no. A greenskin horde. Many young orcs, some goblin skirmishers. That would be super annoying. But I feel like that's a better choice. Where are you at? You are definitely not fighting in this. Okay, you know what? You may end up on the line. Let's take off the crossbow. We'll start... If I have this... Okay, I can switch it out. That would take me a full round to do... Also, we had a shield get smashed, didn't we? He would want a shield if he's going to have to do this. Do we just take the pike off? I think we start with the pike. Hit the town first. We could see if we can make it. Okay, he's not interested. I wouldn't mind doing the 10 goblins either. Oh boy. Some orc berserkers, I think that would be worse. Your patrol takes you here. Receive this, some same gaff and suspicion. Mercenaries met everywhere. You're another leg of the journey to go. Let's pause. Can I get in there? Marauding greenskins, ambushed, rebuilding, raided. Man, you guys are just shredded, aren't you? What do you mean I have no wounded? Oh, you already healed. Wow. Okay. Yeah, you already healed. Crazy. Give the pick to Tut Tut Tut. Tut 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 is never going to be able to pick. He has 51 attack. But I am going to switch. This was not particularly useful because they were immune to it. A pick would have been more useful there. Get food. Yeah, we probably should. All right, let's get rid of the strange meat. I guess we'll take the bread because that's literally our option. And we're not hurting for tools yet. All right, we do have to make a decision though. This area is absolutely crawling. I don't think I want to do this fight. Even though there's only 9 of them, there's some berserkers. Higher? Yeah, we could check. I mean, it would be him. Man, can you imagine getting higher during a greenskin crisis? Crises can destroy... I turned off permanent destruction, whatever that means. Alright, we'll do a tryout. No. If only this was attack. Leonhard, you could have been so good. I'm not really interested in the other ones. I suppose we could get him to die. Actually, also, while I'm here, let's sell some other crap. I need to just not be in the habit of carrying around a bajillion things. Maximum fatigue minus 22. Yeah, we have nobody who could do that. Head chopper. I mean, I'm probably not going to use those as cool as they would be. I think I could get more for that. I probably don't need that many nomad helmets. Or that many nasal helmets. And I had one piece, yeah, I had one patched I don't want. Okay, and we do have a 105 armor. I'm just debating on who has... I guess you're in the worst spot. You have 105 on, though. Alright, you get it. Alright. Oh, I see what you're saying. Let him come in and use the pike. Yeah, that would be fine. We could do that. And then you could get in Daggery do, and then he could at least pike. Better to swing a sword than not have somebody swinging a sword, or pike in this case. Berserkers have my favorite axe, but I can't suggest you use it. Yeah, we have a very weak roster. I am fully aware of that. This is kind of the fight I want, is one of these goblin ones. I feel like we have the best odds against that, but I don't want to fight like 3 of them, and I don't want to fight them in the woods. Are you guys actually chasing me? You totally are. Yep. Later, suckers. I just want to say shout out to my poacher friends and our extra 10% move speed. Yeah. Nope. Nope. Poachers don't play that game. Let's just go get ambushed down here on this road instead. Definitely very safe to be traveling near these woods at night. Don't even worry about it. Okay, this is not the end point. I would like to take one more fight. Maybe we can do a cheeky little camp here. We'll heal a little quicker. How you doing? A ways. Nope. That's not what I want to do, game. I want to camp and rest. At least until it's not dark. 26. How come they can have 26 people and I only am allowed 12? That doesn't seem very fair. See where the next... It's back here. I know where we're going. I mean, if we don't get more heads, I'm okay with that too. We survived. Just take a little roundabout spot here. We have 3 days left, so it's not like we have to hurry this. Maybe find a little camp. No camp? Okay, no camp. All right, take us back to the road. Okay, somebody's obviously been in this area. All right, you already... Man, again, what a great ambush spot right here. And right here. And right here. My goodness, no wonder this world's in trouble. Up to 24. I guess that's true. And the peasant militia can also go up a little higher. All right. That was fine. We survived it. We survived. I got my achievement for completing a noble contract. We have a 1-star noble contract. Greenskin Horde is terrorizing and plundering the region around here. They spare no one or thing. My men won't do it without obscene pay. You're the people's last hope to stop these brutes. If they're allowed to go where they please, we may never find time to rebuild. They have greenskins. They leave tracks everywhere they go. Shouldn't be hard to find, right? Kill them and avenge the people. Let's talk crowns. Pay me more. I accept. I accept. All right. Just says around. Do they realize that they're in the middle of a mountain wood? Like that's not exactly narrowing it down when you just say, oh, they're around. Yeah, they're near town somewhere. Okay, no sight. Didn't give me an actual location, right? No. I really don't want to fight them in the woods or in the mountains. Okay, still don't see them. Oh, around. Oh, that's because I'm not in the right place. I see. I totally was just figured it was this town, but I guess as a nation, they would want to send me other places. Yep, I caught on it. Oh, what was that? Was that interesting? 12. If you weren't in the woods, that would be interesting. Also, I need food. Let's stop here because they have a bunch of wheat fields. All right, we'll chill for a second here. While you restock your inventory and give the men some rest, the lord of the castle, Count Werner von Krieger, calls for you. He says that there's a goblin loose in the castle and he wants you to track it down. I'd asked my men, but they couldn't find their arses, even if they ate their eyes and shat them out. Okay. Pantry. You search the pantry, opening the doors and shelves upon shelves of foodstuff, from cheeses to salted meats to vegetables, which dangle on wall hooks. Wickerwork carboys tempts you, but just as you reach out to taste, a sharp darts across your peripheral. You turn, blade in hand, and stab the goblin just as it lunges towards you with a broken bottle. It dies instantly and makes quite a mess on the floor, ruining a couple bags of flour. The greenskin killed, you calmly drag it to the count. The nobleman puts his hand on his hip. Most impressive, sellsword, but did you have to drag it all the way here? My servants will have to scrub the floor for weeks. Get some wine. All right. All right, please sell me some food at some decent prices. Thank you. And apparently we need more food because we are just ripping through this food. How much we eating per day? Yeah, almost 30. There we go. A couple days. And actually, you have some okay tools. I'm just going to nab those while we're here. And hires. Okay, unfortunately, we're not riding high at the moment. Squire. I wouldn't be able to pay out if I hired him right now. Fatigue, resolve, melee skill, fearless. I would take this guy if we weren't in the middle of just constant fighting. I don't hate that. I mean, it's not... Maybe we're past this, though. Maybe we're past just you're okay. I want to check this squire. I guess we could try him out, and then we can see if we care or not. He hates green skins. Me too. He's dumb. I could survive that, but he doesn't have any offensive skills. So, not really feeling it. Good, would start with pretty good fatigue, though. And should have enough resolve. Don't dismiss them. Yeah, I won't on these ones. I may hire these. Him especially, actually. Kind of tempting. Yeah, okay. Let's not do that right now. We may come back here and get replacements. Don't say that too loud around the men. Okay. Again, I'm not interested in doing you. Okay, there we go. 8 raiders in the open. They're wolf riders. I will take that. I want that. All right, we're gonna have to do it in the woods, unfortunately. All right, we didn't have too bad of luck last time we did wolf riders. We'll see. We'll see if there's regrets to be had. That one goblin was very proud of himself. So it looks like we're gonna rotate. Just wait. I think Abby gets the high ground. Hopefully I counted all these squares correctly. You're gonna go there, so you go here. I did not. That's okay. Slice, I guess swings on down here. Yeah, I didn't have this perfect. Nobody's in range. It's done. Oh! Okay, I didn't realize we had someone above us still. You guys are just gonna be punks, aren't you? You guys are gonna be quite the punks. Alright, you just stay here, Abby. There we go. There you go. Okay, this is Alyssa. This is for Abby. Yeah, they know to stay out of Slice's range, just in case they go before him. Okay, there's like 3 of them down here at this point. very curious. I mean, I can totally shift my lines. It's fine. Stay. Oh, okay. Abby, just take the spot. We'll see if we can lure something in. Check down here. I mean, I guess I should be grateful they don't have bows. Okay, there we go. Somebody came in at least. They'll probably all charge once one of them does. That's usually what the AI likes to do. Warfighters love to flank behind the line. Probably would work better if they actually had some orcs or something with them. Yeah, we won't be able to overwhelm them. That's okay. We'll do some work here. All right. Speaking of doing some work, we'll whiff 3 times. Okay, off to a good start. Let's just. Nope, he's already been dented. Nice. That would hit a friendly, possibly. Right, unfortunate. All right, Abby. 38. 58. Okay. I do need to get some more coverage over here. Or actually... Okay, nobody kill him. I have things I need to do over here. Alright, you better just come cover. Step up and hit. Step up and hit. I'm not liking how we are spread out at the moment at all. I feel like Abby's really vulnerable. Unfortunate. Okay, love tap. All right, slice. Unfortunately, yeah, we'll do that. Give him something to do. Yeah, that's what I thought. Very thematic. I feel like we got circled by the wolves. That's kind of cool. Beautiful. And then step up. Abby. 61, 68, 68. All right, let's do him. If I move up, that will let them get in. He's also a ranged character, though. I think we base the most. Okay. Important that we hit here, please. There you go. Nice. And then just come down here for protection. Good. Okay, this is going well. Goblins seem to be our speed. All right, here. Feel like this flank needs the help more. Okay, if you could free Slice, there you go. Over here, give him a little stab. All right, let's just get this based. Okay, destroyed his helmet. All right, and Slice is weapons free, and we are going to put our shield back on, even though that takes actions. Give him a little bonk. Beautiful. This is going well. Had to go for a while. Glad to see him still alive. How were the orcs? We did fine. Tut got bruised up, but he's okay. He's in the fight here. He's currently filling in as pikeman because he was a little bit injured. I think we're going to go for the damage. Cool. Okay, we'll go for armor destroy. Armor destroy. Okay, basically destroyed his body armor. Okay, Abby now, unfortunately, doesn't have the best shots. We'll accidentally a wolf. And then hit the guy we're aiming at. And then we'll have to change out our ammo. Wow, I think that's the first time Abby's actually done 10 shots. Nice. Hit the guy who has less morale. Hmm. 60 versus 50. Step up and shoot the one that's not running away and miss. Of course, of course. All right, Simon the Assassin. He's getting it. He's getting it. Tut is basically going to be worthless because he has to move. Let's release the Hound. Try to keep him a little busy there. Okay, Slice, unfortunately, has just not really had an opportunity to do anything in this combat. He's just been running around like crazy. Oh, shoot. Okay, I totally missed we had a living dog over here. Okay, that's good. I am so sorry, William. That was my bad. Okay, finish off the wolf? No. Okay, do a line attack. Beautiful. Kill both wolves. 72 versus 50. Take this bigger swing. All right, Abby does not have any clean shots. We'll move to here. Nice. Okay, Slice finally gets the throw. Kill and kill. This is why Slice gets the big bucks. Just a murder machine. Okay, all we got left is the one wolf that I was camouflaged. There it is. Okay. That went good. That was good. 24 damage, 55, 33. That was fine. That was fine. Okay, Goblin Skewers. I seem to remember I liked these. It's a spear one-handed, but I think it has like a nice attack or something. We'll take a peek. Hey, Simon, good to see you. You're up there assassinating fools? At the end of stream last week, we had a set of goblins. And we've done one set of orcs, a couple warriors and some young, and then that was our second set of goblins. This looks promising. Okay, people are feeling optimistic. That's worrisome, but you know, sure. Okay, Tut is healed up. Let's get him back on the line. Now, can I get away with one of these? Let me look. Thrust. 20% chance to hit. Okay, so that's the same as a normal spear. That does a little less lower end damage and less against armor. So probably not, and then spear wall. So no, this is not better than a boar spear at least. Give you a shield back. Lip. Okay, I think we're just gonna leave Simon on stab duty. That seemed to go okay. I think that went okay. Okay, Wraith. Okay, he's finally getting to the point that hopefully he'll start actually hitting things. This is a terrible roll. Holy moly. 2 fatigue? I think I'm going to take the HP over that. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Okay, now we need to make a decision here. We could pick up his weapon spec, and it would either be crossbows and firearms, or it'd be another bow. I feel like one bow's plenty. I feel like I'd rather have the versatility of a crossbow, and maybe firearms later. Boar spears are better than goblins. Yeah, that's why I'm getting... I guess my memory is just against normal spears. This should help crossbows a lot, just by lowering the fatigue. That's one of their big problems. The additional 20% ignores armor is not bad either. And who knows, maybe we'll live long enough that we can actually have a firearm. Slice says I'd do 2 bows. I think I'm going to try one of each. We'll see what we like. We're learning, you know, I've said the whole time along. This is a learning run, so... Goblin Spear has much less fatigue buildup. Okay, that's fair. We'll hold on to 1 just in case. Alright, don't tempt me with a good pack ratty time. Alright, we took ever so slightly small amount of damage and ditto. So we could totally take another fight. And somebody said maybe third party in here. Plethora. Alright. Plethora. I'm gonna move pretty aggressively here on turn 1. Okay, it looks like the orcs are probably up here based on where they've put themselves. Oh, okay, there's some. Yo, dude! Really? Wow. That's like in multiplayer, like you're heading for like a good spot and somebody else like sprints past you, like shoves you out of the way so they can grab it. Alright. Ideally, like one of these guys will come on over. Or none, and I will just encircle them. That would be fine with me too. What were you? You were all young, right? Okay, so they do have that charge attack. Pikes and crossbows, yeah, that's a lot of armor pin. Go for the flank attack, that's the plan. That's the plan. Wow, I can't. Right, we'll fill in over here. I have a feeling those dogs are about to get got. Okay, good, good. Very brave to not be wearing a helmet. Okay, a lot of people I couldn't see. Alright, Abby gets to start taking pot shots. Nice. Nice. Don't love that position. 73 versus 75. We'll take the 75. I definitely do not feel like running into the middle of that. That just seems like a bad plan. Here. Man, those charges are spooky. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Alright, we want to go up to here. I really don't want to just step or just like let him hit me in the face. Let's go to here and let's actually protect ourselves. Let's see if he'll come in. If he won't, I'll just keep shooting him. Wow, you're on a roll. Okay, we can see most of them at this point. Okay, here. I mean, that would be okay. I don't really feel like going up there and just getting a free whack, though. Let's just move to here. We'll move in next turn. No matter where I go with you, you're not going to be able to spear wall. Let's just take that spot. Okay, we will get Tut in there. Yeah, I see you charging up for that big run. 68, 67. Nice hit. Man, javelins, so good. Yes, it was, Eric. You're just too brave. You're just too brave. Okay. See, and it worked out in the end. It worked out in the end. No. We don't need to force this. This is perfectly fine. Let the NPCs do the tanking. Same thing over here. Let the NPCs do the tanking. That poor dog. Okay, reload and then lob. No luck. Abby. Alright, just get in position this turn. We don't really have anything to do with you at the moment. What a battle line. Holy moly. All right, let's just get in position. Nobody's breaking or anything. I don't think we have anything for him to do. Oh, there's their banner. Okay, now with Eric stunned, I see no reason not to rotate. Oh, I can't rotate a stunned bro? Well, that's sad. All right, move on in. Let's attack the one near Eric. Nice, okay. Beautiful. Hey, friendos. I have the high ground. Yeah, you can take that. It looks like they're breaking here. I think we're going to be okay. The less damage I take, the better, because then we could just roll into another fight, so. That's a lot of bill hooks. Holy moly. And this poor dude, man. Yeah, I told you that was going to happen. All right, slice. Beautiful. Beautiful. Mm-hmm. Okay, the young don't seem too bad, you know, on a good engage like this where we didn't have to eat the charge. So do they use their charge attack into spears? AKA it would just waste their entire charge? Because that would actually make spears really good against these. Young orcs are only dangerous on the charge. Yeah, that does seem to be the case. Hey, Sherlock. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Beautiful, Abby. Okay, that's fine. Alright, you got some walking to do. I don't even know if these Grinskins make it the round. I think they're done for. Oh, good shot. Okay. You're definitely not going to be the person I would send in. You wouldn't get an attack. You wouldn't get an attack. You wouldn't get an attack. Yes. I'm going to try to get Daigen in here, and he can get some attacks. Or an attack, I should say. There you go. Cool. Good hit. All right, 1 still fighting, 2 still fighting, 1 still fighting, 2 retreating. All right, this is definitely GG. Just don't hit me with the crossbow. Yeah, like that. Don't do that. Okay, everyone... No, 1 retreating, 1 still fighting. All right, that was great. I don't think we took any actual damage. Yeah, beautiful. I mean, it's not much, but that's okay. A tree limb. Just literally hitting me with a tree and a cudgel. Boy, the max fatigue damage on these are ridiculous. Okay, that was not our mission. Okay, let's just continue on. We're in good shape. We did get a level up. Melee attack. Oh, 1 on melee defense. I hate that. I am going to take the fatigue no matter what. Okay. Melee damage dealer. He has recovery. Do we take some extra HP? He does have Colossus. This would be worth like 5. Or do we take some initiative? I kind of like the idea of the health. I don't feel like the extra initiative. He's already pretty high. Rod says health also. Yeah, all right, let's do it. And I know people aren't in love with this. I just need to do it so I can see what it does, like, mechanically here. So we're taking Nimble. Oh, we don't have war. Yeah, we don't have Pick Mastery. I think that's technically Hammer, right? Yeah, we don't have Mastery. Yeah, we should definitely take that. Extra damage against armor. Yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely take that. Sometimes when it says orc hunters, they have a lot of orc throwing weapons. Can be pretty hard too, especially when they have warriors. But I have a pretty good... Yeah, I definitely skew towards anti-armor in this setup. Right now, ironically enough, the flail has been kind of the weak point against these targets. Not loving the flail at the moment. But that's okay. That's okay. It hasn't been terrible. Nobody else leveled, right? No. Okay, kill them marauding around. Okay, I am here. A dead dog, another. Sheepdogs, if you were to guess. Though the brutality makes it hard to decipher. Their handlers aren't far. It appears they ran while the hounds pulled rear guard. Unfortunately, the footprints tell you these farmers ran into greenskins. The dogs put up a good fight, and their owners a good flight. You're close. Keep going and you'll see... You'll run into the bastards yet. Okay. Well, we already knew. Nobody's got a wound. I'm not gonna... Wolf Falchion. Yeah, I'm not gonna just pile things in. So I'm gonna be pretty aggressive on myself. I also apparently forgot to put a dog on. Let's get that on before I forget. Okay. And we didn't want the strange meat. worth a little something. Okay, I'm not seeing that at the moment. I'm sure we could get more. I'll keep one of those. I will hold on to this. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I'm starting to pile up too much. Okay, am I using a crossbow on my crossbow dude or a light? No, we have an actual crossbow. Okay. I'm with you, Sherlock. For nimble, you want both the helmet and body armor equal to less than 50. I mean, we can always change armor. We're not glued to our armor. I guess that's true. I do have that tooth necklace. I wasn't using it because I mainly had just for people who were super duper low. But there is no point to not have it, right? I think Eric gets it. He's at 40, which is kind of my minimum. I think he's earned it. He hides it under his beard. It's protected. Okay. We still have not found our targets, though. Maybe that's them? Some goblin ambushers, some goblin skirmishers. Sell those cleavers? Never. Cleavers are food for crows. The second I sell those, we're going to be in like a 50 zombie fight. You mark my words. Yeah, looks like he wants to die first. You can wait. Wrath, that is what I want to see. Good on you, man. You've been taking your training seriously. I think I want to try to give him that, so we'll take this here. And I'm not going to wait. You guys should totally come up against my greatsword. I think that would be a really good idea. How unusual. Slice missed. Yeah, our banner is already taking quite a lot of whooping there. I think we're going to try to just play it safe with him. We'll just chill here. Alright, Wraith can't get up there. That's unfortunate. Okay. Okay, that happened. Just wait. Epic? Yes, we are in a orc crisis. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow, Bannerman down. That's gonna be brutal. Wow. Just sniped out, even though he was that far away and behind a shielded dude. Oof. Ouch. Yeah, and now we have to try to, like, raise a bannerman during a crisis. That's not good. And that was not the person I thought we were on, Sherlock. Ooh. That is doubly not good. You know what? I think we're gonna put the dog out. It's all falling apart. It's all falling apart. I guess we could rotate. Chill here a second. Go to here. No, go to there. Okay, kill this goblin, please. No? Oh, okay. That would have been pretty useful. I think, yeah, I do think we need to get the dogs out. Good boy. Okay, try to break free. Try to break free. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Get in here. Slice, thank you. Just wait. Okay, let's get going. Man, that is absolutely brutal. We just literally got sniped down. And even if he didn't get hit by that last hit, I think he was already poisoned up so much that he was going to be a goner. Pain indeed. That also means that now all of our dudes who were okay before are not going to be nearly in as good a mood as they were. I'm weak to multiple poison arrows to the face. Who knew? I know. I didn't want to tell them that that was your weakness, but they figured it out. That's kind of like, I don't remember what it's from, but there's a vampire character, and he's like, yeah, you die too if somebody put a wooden stake through your heart. We're not special. All right, vengeance. Vengeance for our bros. Do I dare? Just wait. I'm trying to make sure I don't run up and just get completely surrounded. 69, nice. Okay, please get yourself out. There you go. Man, it's gonna be hard to replace a Bannerman too, because we need kind of some specific things to go on there. All right, we're just gonna have to suck it up here and just get in position for next round. Good luck, Sherlock. I hate that they're already sprinting away. I'm not sure what that was. I'm gonna go for the morale damage of killing him. Morale damage of killing him. Alright, let's give him some cover here. Unfortunate. Alright, and slice. And just get in position for next round. Man, that is going to be such a bad loss, though. Holy moly. Hey, Snack. Abby says, release my dog. Alright. You, oh my goodness. You jerk. You absolute jerk. Simon's on to you. Alright, Abby, you release the hound. Good hit. Perfect. Yeah, I think we need the armored dogs, or that's just going to keep happening. On the other hand, we now have everybody based, at least. Mm. Nice, good hit. Okay, we're finally starting to hit people with our crossbow. Hopefully this completes the mission. It had the coin on their head. I don't know if there can be multiples, but there was a priest back at the fort. Maybe we could interview him and see if he's any good. That's a decent class for a bannerman. Unfortunate. Less unfortunate. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, that just hail of arrows kills Wolf. Wolf had been with the company for 63 days. He took part in 43 battles, and he had 22 kills. As our bannerman, 22 kills. The most powerful opponent he vanquished was a brigand raider. We paid him 11 gold per day. Bigger dogs from the north. I did not know there were bigger dogs. That is news to me. Sigh. Good thing I didn't just click. Yeah, give me that. Not that. I want that. Okay, all the... Well, no, this is worth way more. Just switching out for the stuff that's worth a bit more. Okay, that did finish the battle. You've heard people scoff at the size of goblins. Well, they may have been small, but they gave it their all. Take count of your men and prepare to return to your employer. Count Rabe von Krieger for your payday. That did not finish the crisis. No wounds. Oh, okay. We can interview a monk. Fears greenskins. That's just a disqualification. And fears greenskins and is irrational. So he could have -20. No. No, we're not doing that. No. Alright, we're not really looking for a fight on the way back. Luckily, it does seem like maybe we've kind of broken the backs here for the time being. So if we beat the crisis, is it GG? Game turns, no. I'm pretty sure you can just keep playing. I may declare it victory for the stream. We got some other stuff I want to cover too. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. I honestly thought we were going to die several streams ago. I had no inkling that we were going to make it this far. Okay, this is the castle town. We did have some tryouts here. Yeah, we kind of said no to the dumb guy because he doesn't have any attack. We had a farmer that we kind of liked. 1 star in resolve though, and he's going to start really low. I don't love that. Okay, oh, I guess that other priest was the one I had seen. Shepherd, no. Can't afford, not even close. I guess, hold on, let's sell. I don't want that. Or that. Okay, I obviously don't need this many picks. Alright, I'll sell the rusty folks, and I'm going to be very salty when the undead show up. I hope you're happy. I don't care about that. Or that. I don't think we need that. We can get more if we want them. But we did kind of want some extra arrows. I will keep one of those. I don't care about any of that. Also, I'm lugging around some silverware. Can I just pawn that? Good enough. Okay, now back to that. Yeah, we definitely do not have any light legendary armor at the moment. I can guarantee you that. Let's It's not the screen to repair. Let's repair and repair and repair. There's a hole in our heart shaped like wolf. All right, let's take a second look here. No. Yeah, low is 25. You are a maybe, but we can't afford you. You could be a maybe. That's a no. Night Owl. I mean, in theory, you're dumb. What? Why are all the dumb people hanging out at the castle? This just seems rather weird. We will grab a drink. Pour one out for my homie Wolf. There we go. All right. We need to recruit, so we're gonna keep heading back this way. We're now in actual active searching for a recruit. We definitely want to go up to 12. Need more ammo soon. This is also... This has the... No, this is the lumber camp. Where was our Fletcher on this map? Or maybe this was just the camp that had the cheap arrows. It was the Beekeep. Arrow Maker Shed. Okay. Yeah, that is a very fair point. I think we're going to head here next. 1,160. Successful hunt. Yeah, not taking that at the moment. We do have a taxidermist. We don't have any of the stuff. All right, what do we got? A lumberjack, apprentice. Okay, a wild man. He does start with 42 resolve minimum. Let's do a tryout. He's clumsy. He has an iron jaw. He had 1 star in resolve. Not a bad character, but he's not what I need at the moment. I would not mind picking this guy up, but I'm gonna wait until we find a bannerman first. Okay, again, this guy could do it. Okay, a 2-star resolve and not much else going for him. It's not the worst, but I don't love it. All right, let's remember there's a wild man here. I would not mind picking him up, but bannerman first. All right, I want to go here. I don't think it's time to be doing cheeky stuff. Just take the road. Praise Sigmar. There's a lot of Sigmars. In our other game, I'm pretty sure that I think I hired like 3 of them in Order of the Golden Griffin. A Necromancer, many Weathergangers, some Armored Weathergangers, and a few Geists. No thank you. Oh, and look what it is. See, I told you, as soon as I sell the cleavers, there's the undead. Okay, here, we're here to hire. Okay, there's a farmer. Okay, here we go. Priest. Yeah, 41 to 51. If like this had been resolved instead. That's unfortunate. In the early game, this guy would have been really nice. A beggar, a hunter, a candlestick maker. And you're gonna have bad resolve, so that's not what we're looking for. Ah, rip. Yeah, nope, no good. All right, where do we want? I guess we try the triangle next. We are desperately searching for hiring. We did manage to get this up to undecided. I believe we were losing before. I think we have some. I mean, I'm sure we do. Oh, ammo. Shoot. Okay. Shoot. I totally spaced. I'm too focused on finding this new bro. Do we have ammo here at an okay price? In fact, I will take that. We may still head back and get some more. Grave robber. That could be okay. A bunch of miners. How does this mining town never have any actual minerals? I'm pretty sure copper bars are a thing. Alright, let's do Thurn next. You could do the undead camp, but not the camp with a small army. It did look like that was quite a few dudes. Okay, money's holding out, food's okay, tools are okay, ammo's now fine. I do feel foolish for missing that though. Terrifying nightmares, witch burnings, and disappearing people. Who's crazy enough to still be here? Oh, thieves. Thieves are not going to have what I want at the moment. And even cheaper ammo. We can hold up to 500 units. Yeah, we'll just take it. Next. Geist without a banner. Yeah, Geist have probably ended more of my good runs than anything else. You find an abandoned wagon among some tall reeds. Sherlock Jones checks it and barks out, "It's broke as shit, but I think we could salvage parts." We gain some tools. When the town has all the signals, yeah, this seems like a nice place, and the real estate prices are surprisingly good. We're in the market to buy. Okay, kennel. I gotta be a little careful here, though, because our money is getting a little low for a recruit. Okay, militiaman. That could be good. A bunch of hound dudes. That's a cheap militiaman. Paranoid. I don't hate that. Ironjaw doesn't have renown stars, though. Or resolve stars. Man. Slim Pickens. Is that Rollo de Normandy? Maybe it was. Maybe it does. I don't have enough money to hire 2 people right now, Abby. So I'm just a little concerned. I've only got 2.7. Alright, I'm going to wait for morning. I want that wild man, honestly. He's probably the best one we've looked at. Juggler. Man, I think I'm gonna cross the desert. Do you have anything we could buy and sell? Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take the grain. I do think I'm gonna nab down here. Do the contract? I don't know. I'm just feeling a little sketched not having 12. I didn't mind the Ifrit battle we had last time, but I'm not in the mood for 17 Ifrits at the moment. I think we're just gonna let that one go on by. Have fun, 2nd Regiment. 6 serpents. I'm also not really in the mood for 6 serpents. Man, greenskins in vain, the world goes to pot. Also, it's very suspicious those snakes have wolf paw prints. Do the greenskins and undead fight each other? I have literally no idea. Caravan, beggar, some shepherds, a dayteller. A manhunter. 37 to 45. He's a pessimist. That's too bad. Gamblers can have decent resolve. 42. Okay, hang on. 42 to 52. He fears greenskins. Man, it's like people in this world are scared of greenskins or something. Well, I wonder why that is. That's weird. We could do... You sell antidotes? You do. You do. I would sure love one of these for my new bannerman. Also, let's sell that. And the boost, too. Alright, what do we got? Nomads are on my caravans. We can make it disappear. Pay me more. I accept. I accept. I gotta make sure I do some work. Go location, you do. We'll go up this way. Yeah, I do understand why, but I just find it funny. They actually just have like one of those shoes that has a wolf print on it and they just bounce on their tail. Fake trail. Okay, waiting for dawn. There, or morning. There it is. Alright. How embarrassing would it be if this is what kills us? Alright, Abby, take out those two-handers. That was not it, man. That was not it. They're all out of range. Bigfoot shoes to make the tracks. Yeah, yeah. I definitely would like to. So I'm just very worried about our finances until we hire someone. Like, I'm willing to hire like a sellsword or something if we can find a decent one. So I just don't want to overspend at the moment. All right, this... Just wait. You do move up, and I am going to take my swing. Nice, okay. And let's move up. Beautiful. All right, not going to be able to switch weapons, unfortunately, but that was pretty good. Unfortunately, I wanted to get in there. I do think we're going to need to go this way. All right, Tut. It'd be very nice if you could hit him. There we go. Okay. Eric. All right. Slice, do your thing. How much to shoot this? 3 AP. All right, perfect. Because we're gonna hit and we're gonna kill him. Maybe he didn't hear me. Mm. 69 is way, yeah, there we go. Way better hit chances. Cell swords are good, but they're expensive. Yeah. It kinda sorta does Epic. They send caravans, but it's not a real economy. You just get like some buffs to sell and buy prices. I do wish that that was a little bit more where, like, if we did a good job a good job protecting towns, I wish it would like grow their economy. I don't think it actually does. To my knowledge, at least. Battle Brothers 2 feature? Maybe in Menace. I don't know. That could be pretty cool, I will say. I love games that are like that, where there's like a deep simulation behind the scenes, even though that's not the main point of the game. I do think that adds a lot to it. Okay, Wraith unfortunately got based here. He's gonna have to whip out the dagger. That's not where we want him, what we want him doing. And you're gonna hit the head. And normal hit. Nice. Okay, this is, yeah, there we go. Going very well down here. Beautiful. Now, okay. I was very worried about that. All right. Yeah, him. He's by far the more dangerous one. Stop whipping people. Hate it. There you go. Stop attacking my archer also. Yeah. That's what happens to people who attack my archers. Just saying. Maybe I should have gone for a stab there. Too late now. There we go. Okay, not too bad. We weren't expecting that to be very hard. Money, some decent tools. Yeah, that's all right. Food is getting a little low. Yeah, I'd like to see like a little bit more economy simulation going on and have it be affected obviously by like you keeping things safe and trade flowing. And I'd like it if you could have like a home base that you could upgrade. Like the retinue thing I think is a good start, but I'd like to see just a little bit more. I mean, historically, a lot of mercenary companies were out of a town, right? Like it was the town mercenary group and you'd go off and whatnot. So it kind of makes sense. Take my money. What else do you have here? Caravan. We will actually take this. I don't care where they go because we obviously don't want to be here. Give me more. I accept. I accept. All right, let's sell off. Oh, it's an 80. I do not want an 80. Let's off one of those. I think we're going to get rid of a light. I'm trying to keep my pack ratness under control. One more boar spear I think can go. One more light helmet can go. One more heavy can go. I do want to keep these in case we need to switch out armor on our front row, in case things go really sideways. All right, we do not have good prices here at the moment. Our tools are almost full. We don't need arrows. We'll take a net. What else is here? Alchemist. Oh yeah, we said we're gonna take the antidotes. I highly doubt I'm going to be buying anything here. I'm looking for about 140. That 200 would be nice, but that's just too expensive. Yeah, nope. Oh, the code was never finished. Yeah, they're talking about Oblivion stuff going on in the background. Keep 3 armors. Right now we have 5. I do like the idea that we can switch out our front row armor just in case. If we get like double jumped or something. 7 nomads. We could definitely take 7 nomads. We still didn't find the person we're looking for. I want the mercenary of my dreams, Abby. He's out there somewhere. Wow. I don't love that they have 3 pole maces. I'll be completely honest on that. This could go really sideways really quickly. Ironically enough, these guys are kind of in the way. Not really helpful, if I'm being honest. All right, let's get this out. I've been not getting that out fast enough lately. Southern male ring shirt, which is 11 fatigue. Interesting. Okay. Okay, again, you kind of took the spot I really needed. You're absolutely killing me here, man. All right, what are you guys gonna do? That is dangerous. Holy moly. Yeah, it looks like a really good spot for an AoE. You're gonna have to spend some time moving in position here, unfortunately. You can base him twice. Okay. Eric's running up there. They got to go first, even though they had already delayed last round. That's impressive. Alright, I think I am going to move closer. Nice. That hurts so bad. Of all the people to die, having the Bannerman get sniped out by goblins was definitely not high on my to-do list. Be strong, Sherlock. Be strong. I really would like to shoot those poleaxe dudes. I really don't have a clean shot anywhere. Unfortunate. Alright, stab. 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 Oh my goodness. Okay, get the AoE. Oops. Get the AoE. Good hit, good hit. Okay, thank you for not shooting me. I appreciate that. Okay, he's running. Definitely not the time to be cheeky. Just get the full axe guy. I go here, I can throw. Beautiful. Okay, stunned. I don't think I'm cheeky enough to move up there. Ooh, okay. Man, we lucked out on these polearm guys just a whiffing away. That could have gone very differently. Pole maces are historical? I believe so. I mean, it's a mace on a stick. We put every weapon on a stick. What if we put a sword on a stick? Yeah, okay, good idea. What if we put an axe on a stick? Yeah. What if we put a mace on a stick? Yep, we should do that. Okay, that was maybe a little aggressive. Okay. I'll take the spot. Okay. Whew. No mistakes were made. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Yeah, no chances here. I was gonna try to sidestep, but no. Don't get greedy on that. We're doing pretty okay now. KS. Look, you paying me to kill or you paying me to be KS'd? That's all I'm saying. Good job, Slice. Slice is out here doing the work. Okay, he's retreating. We're gonna be okay. One thing about humans really like to have long, pointy sticks to keep the enemy away, because it's very scary when people are trying to hit you with stabby things. So, longer reach, we love that stuff. We absolutely love that stuff. Got two of them, too. That was actually a pretty good little payday there. Not really what we need, but you know. All right, is anyone severely wounded? No. Eric, you leveled! Okay, I'm trying to remember what we said Eric needed last time. It was something specific. Okay, he is getting fatigued no matter what the roll is. Taking the melee attack, and he has a good melee defense roll. Okay, Eric, you're here. Wake up, Eric. What were we going to take on you last time? Headhunter. Okay. Go for the head. Hitting the head will target will guarantee a hit on the head with your next attack. Connecting with your hit will reset the effect. All right, since Eric is here, Eric gets his choice. I'm just going to peek down here. Yeah, fearsome on our dagger dude is going to be sweet. Okay, Headhunter via request. The longest living melee character, our dwarf Eric. Well, I mean, yes, you're not wrong that it was the pike, but pike and shot is kind of a different concept than this type of melee. While on the march, you come across a lone cow standing in a field. Not much to it, it's just a cow. But then Abby Rooney sidles up next to you. He's gnawed on some broom straw and twists around. So what do you think? So who do you think can do it? You ask what? Ah, sorry, Cap. Didn't realize you hadn't heard. We're gonna see if someone can knock that cow over. Say, seeing as how we can only knock it over once, how about you choose which one of us has a go of it? All right. I'm gonna pick somebody. You tell them in to sort it out themselves. They quickly choose Abby, who after some badgering agrees to give it a go. The sellsword carefully steps across the field, trying his best to avoid cow patties. The cow itself nonchalantly looks over. It moves once before returning to the short bovine attention to the grass. Snickering, the men shoo Abby forward, nothing do it. And what are you waiting for? Finally standing a few feet from the cow, Abby charges. Ah! He storms into the cow's side, and he might as well run into a house. His feet slip out from beneath him, and he goes skidding beneath the animal, a glide well oiled by fresh shit. The company bursts out laughing. You can't tip a cow, you fool, they're too damn heavy. Abby no doubt has a new beef with these jokers, but his sacrifice was worth it for the entertainment. Eric the Short King is in good spirits. Daigian the Barbarian is in good spirits. What a show. That's true, there was a bayonet charge in Falklands. Yep, there was a confirmed longbow kill in World War II. It was a Scottish sergeant or something like that, if I remember right. Didn't he also bring his bagpipes, if I'm thinking the same guy? Okay, that was not too bad of a little outing. Nighttime, we could take a contract. All right, let's just chill here until morning so I can look at our recruitment chances. This was also the arrow shed area, but I think we've kind of dealt with that problem. All right, anyone of interest? We already looked at you. No. Where is the bannerman of my dreams? All right, keep my pack readiness under control here. Don't need you. Don't need you. Don't need the heavy shields. Probably don't need that many of those. Don't need the damaged pole maces. Give me the cheap grain. And apparently, and the bread. Tools are doing just fine. Alright, nothing for it. What do we got? Okay, there's still... I just don't know if we should really be doing these 1-star missions at the moment. Not when we could be killing greenskins. Our money's okay. You know what? No. Do we have any trade goods? Wine a little below cost. All right. Just sit with the liquor. All right. We're going to make a run over here and see if we can find a recruit. Mad Jack Church Hill. Yep. Bagpipes and a claymore. 22 undead. This is why I had the cleavers. You guys wouldn't let me have them. If we get killed by undead, I'm blaming you guys, just so you know. Here's the Lindworm guy. Did anyone catch today's Order of the Golden Griffin? And know why I made a reference to that? Unfortunately, we're arriving at night, as usual. Man, I hate this map. This map is so bad. Everything is perfectly spaced apart so that I always arrive at night. Oh, I see why people reroll maps forever before they'll play them. Okay, we could use some dogs. And I'm not talking about our new mercenary. Yeah, messenger. I'm willing to try him out. He's a dastard? No, we're definitely not having a dastard as our bannerman. Dietrich the Bloody. If only I was that rich, Dietrich. If only I was that rich. Alright, give me a couple doggos. Unfortunately, we lost a whole bunch of them lately. Not you. Abby has one. Wraith has one. Now Slice has one. Okay, so everyone in the back row except for Simon currently has one. I'm fine with that. Also, can I sell off all of our booze? That's not really worth more. Not here, at least. Give me that. Give me those. All right, on we march. Let's do this one. Yep, we absolutely love spears. Like I said, people like to put pointy long things between them and the person trying to kill them. I'm not interested in 15 nomads, but I will take this on. Nomad, brigand, marksman, brigand, raiders. Man, where is my absolutely... Oh, Abby. Good man, Abby. All right, guy with no helmet. Should have worn your safety helmet. I don't know why the map generator is so bad, because it's actually relatively random. Beautiful. All right, I think we're gonna slow walk this. I don't love that you just pulled out javelins. Yeah, let's not be out front. These trees are in the way. Get Slice giving him a warning shot there. I mean, there's no reason we have to rush that. I'm not too worried about the short bows, he says as he gets hit. Much more worried about the javelins and the crossbows. All right, a whole lot of us go next. All right, Sherlock's got to be brave. Be brave, Sherlock. All right, move me to here. We're gonna try it. Okay, nice. Little bit of a risky play there. Okay, Abby, unfortunately, is gonna have to actually reposition. Man, I am so glad we gave Slice that shield. We have probably blocked over 50 shots with various shields on Slice. Over here. Man, you just totally failed with that spear. Holy moly. Give him a little bonk. No bonk. Yeah, that's how you throw a javelin. Abby is a beast? Yeah. Yeah. They should have had a helmet on. We just literally headshot the dude. Nothing for it. This dude's about ready to get hit in the head in about 2 seconds. Oh, and look who doesn't have cover now. Unfortunate. Yeah, notice how they're all fleeing before him. Again. All right, headshot. Mm-hmm. Should have ordered your helmet. All right, up here. I do think I'm going to take that shield out. Hello, boys. Slice just cutting fools down. Well, it also helps. This is kind of his preferred target, like relatively unarmored guys, especially relatively unarmored guys who don't have helmets. Not bad. I like range characters. I like to have 2 or 3. I love it when the AI has to come to you and you're not forced to charge in. I feel like maybe it's just because I'm not great at positioning yet, but I feel like that's my biggest chance that I'm just going to die is when I have to charge in when I don't really feel comfortable doing it. All right, Slice, you gotta leave a little bit of XP for other people. Nice. Dagger work. Abby levels off of that too. And I also just accept it without fixing the thing. Man, this is the downside to having freaking poachers. Having that lower carry capacity is killing me. Absolutely killing me. Okay, Alyssa is an axeman. We have axe mastery. I think I'm kind of just committed to the long axe at this point. And if that's the case, then I think I want to take polearm mastery, just straight up. Attack. We're good on HP. Take that. I'll take that. Okay. Abby, what do you want? Ranged attack. Fatigue. Initiative. I know that much. What are you feeling, Abby? Fearsome? Killing frenzy? Disengage. Is that footwork? I'm too dumb to think about leaving others. Slice throw. Slice kill. Slice do good. You are at 70 kills. Abby's at 51. And Eric is at 37. Those are our 3 oldest characters. Snack at 58 days is at 29 kills. Daigen, 69 days, 29 kills. Sherlock, 70 and 61. William, 73 days, 42 kills. Tut Tut Tut, this is like Tut 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 like the third. 43 days, 10 kills. Simon, 39 days, 15 kills. Wraith, 26 and 12. And Alicia, 47 and 19. So quite an experienced group we have here. All right. We can take another fight if we have to. I was heading this way. I'm not really looking to fight 15 nomads. So that's just not interested. Later, losers. You should have been poachers. Long axe isn't a polearm. Wait, what? What? I don't like that. That's a polearm. Can't tell me otherwise. If only you had a bannerman. We did, Wolf. He was the best bannerman. Sandstorm and caravan garbage. Alright, there we go. Now we can sell our booze off for a profit. And our salt. I have a lot of that right now. Alright, don't need any of this lower end stuff. Don't need extras. Don't need a short sword for sure. I don't think we're going to use a falchion. Or a scimitar, frankly. Don't need a normal knife. That stuff's okay. Alright, I am going to go down a couple pairs. We'll go down to 4. Some of this is going to wear out momentarily. That's overpriced. Okay, this is what we came here for. Garbage, 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 garbage. Maybe he's got a range weapon on. That's not building confidence. Holy moly. Wow, you guys are complete garbage. In El Haddad. How many crowns are we talking about? Pay me more. I accept. Let me think. El Haddad. Okay, that is actually where I wanted to go, so yes. Please don't get robbed. Alright, if you are the package carrier, you're not allowed to wander off by yourself to take a piss in the woods. You have to hand off the package before you can piss. Too much arm, not enough pull. A low hum emanates from nearby. Thinking a beehive, you instinctively duck, only to realize the sound's coming from the cargo. The lid atop the container is rattling side to side, jostling the latches and nails supposed to keep it. Snack People the Stallion looks a little frightened. Let's just leave it here. This thing ain't right. What's going on? Curiosity gets the best of you. Slowly you start to pry the lid. Tut 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 takes a step back and I think we should leave it alone, sir. I mean, come on, look at it. Ignoring him, you tell the man it's gonna be alright. You lift the lid. It ain't alright. An explosion knocks you off the feet. Horrible shapes and shrieks swirl around you. The men instinctively arm themselves as piloted specters spear into the earth. There, the ground lifts into mounds, and there too the earth groans. You watch as hands shoot forth, digging decrepit bodies from their pit. The dead must live again. I don't love it. I don't love it. And I have no idea which directions they might be coming from. You can't. Oh, wow. You can't. Oh, because it's nighttime. Yikes. Let's just wait. 8 of them. Okay, that's not too bad, he says nervously. Okay. Yeah, that's what we thought. All right. Okay, that's a little worrisome. I'm not loving that. This is the opposite of what love is like. Yep, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. All right, I think we're gonna try to burst this guy down. That wasn't it. Team, that wasn't it. Okay, Wraith. Now, you know what? They're gonna come closer. Oh goodness, and the bow's gonna do like nothing in here. Oof. I should have broke the shield. Come on, please kill him. Feels bad, man. Let's wait. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's not too bad. I really wish we could have killed this guy a little earlier, so we would have had some time to reposition. Okay, slice. Be the hero. It wasn't the hero I needed. Alright, they're coming for Abby. Okay. If nothing else, we get the debuff, I suppose. They're all battle forged. Okay, good hit, but we didn't kill him. That wasn't it either. Okay, quick team, quick. Are those reach weapons that they've got? I have a feeling those are, aren't they? Yeah. All right. Team, we gotta kill these flankers so I can get up there with everybody. These guys gotta go. They gotta go. That's most of my body armor. All right, we're gonna release the dog. I really, yeah, hit him. Okay, that was a good hit. Find me some time, doggo. Okay, happy. I keep just being way too optimistic that we're gonna kill this guy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is Wraith. Man, those shields are doing some work on me. Good job. Oh my god. All right, we've got to get in here. I think it's just a regular hit. Okay, please kill him. Okay. Okay. Not what we needed. All right, here you just need to buy a turn. Sorry, Tut. All right, unfortunately, we can't swing here. Abby, release your dog. I don't even want to get in range of all that with Abby, so I think Abby's going to actually have to rotate. I'm kind of worried about getting into reach range. Better to lose dogs than bros. It hurts my heart. Hurts my heart. A lot more than it hurts them, apparently. All right, you step up here and get rid of that shield. You're gonna go fight him because he has a shield. You are gonna release your hound. And then... take your shot. And then be sad. Oh, the Necro Servants can come out of the box too? Lovely. I've never seen that event before. So that was a truly blind, well, how are they going to screw me with this reaction? Okay, got a hit. Okay, up here. Okay, his armor's basically broken. Okay, you... This is not my road. You know what? We are kind of... well, yeah, just get in position, just in case. Okay, Eric. Fortunate. Unfortunate. Come on, Tut. Oh, Tut, you did it. Unfortunately, he cannot go back into shield wall. He's probably a goner this turn. So, like, what's the necromancy behind skeletons being able to fight without tendons? I think you answered your own question. It's necromancy. All right, just break this stupid shield. We can't even break it in one hit. You're killing me. Literally killing me. All right, Abby, keep swinging wide. I'm gonna take the chance. All right, kill. There it is. All right, kill. Kill. You've gotta be kidding me. My goodness. All right, Slice, this is why we had you do cardio. It still hits, wow. Okay, you have a lot of armor. Let's armor strip. And then regular hit. Good. No chances. Move up and hit. Okay. You can take a hit, but I also don't want you to get in the way. And you're pooped. Okay. Hey, we didn't die. All right, shield wall and rest. At least, like, they don't have super good attack. They're just relentless. Yeah, they're freaking fresh, and we are, like, pooped out. I'm not sure that was the play, doggo. All right, you break the shield. That feels really bad on that one. Finally. All right, take that spot. Good hit. Abby. All right, if we're gonna reposition, we might as well just do it. I don't want to get in range of that range weapon. I'm very leery about that. Yeah, I am. Oh, he says as he gets in range of it. Very leery of that. Then again, they are really committed to killing Tut. All right, Eric. Give him a bonk. Nope, too tired. Too tired. Move up. Just a regular hit. We are gassed out here. Holy moly. I would say the second, like, good run ender after Wraiths for me has been the zombies, where I've just, like, I just cannot kill them fast enough to end the combat. Okay, here we go. This could just literally finish the fight. Nope. Nope. All right, Abby, this could literally just finish the fight. Out of ammo. Oh, so close. Get in position. Get in position. Throw. Slice! Be careful! That could have gone very differently. Okay. Ooh. No wounds somehow. Oh, no. One wound. An injured shoulder. I think Tut's okay with that. I think Tut's very happy with just getting a wounded shoulder. Ancient bladed pike. 14 fatigue, 2 to hit head. Good against armor. It's dark out. Fair enough. Fair enough. Coffin shield. Not a terrible pike, all things considered. It's probably not better than what we have now, but... Alright, we still get paid for this stupid mission? Such power was not meant for this world. The artifact has taken the shape of an orb the size of your fist. It floats off the ground, humming as though singing a song from another world. The thing almost seems to be waiting for you, like a dog would wait on its master. Sir, Simon the assassin taps your shoulder. Sir, please destroy it. Let's not take this thing another step with us. You know what? Screw it. We're destroying it. You take out your sword and stand before the artifact with the blade slowly raised to your head. Don't do it! Glancing over your shoulder, you see Abby Remy and the other men scowling at you. Blackness surrounds them and the whole world as far as you can see. Their eyes glow red, pulsating furiously with every spoken word. You shall burn forever, destroy it, and you shall burn, burn, burn. Screaming, you turn around and slice your sword through the relic. It splits effortlessly into two, and the wave of color seeps back into the world. Sweat pours down your forehead as you find yourself leaning on the pommel of your weapon. You look back to see your mercenary company staring at you. Sir, are you all right? You sheath your sword and nod, but you've never felt so horrified in all your life. Sibin Ibn Taiz, the Vizier of War, won't be happy, but he and his anger be damned. I should still be able to charge him. Be like, screw you, man, you tried to get me killed. Stupid undead, stupid faces. Too bad you didn't. What is the item, out of curiosity? Those were all blind events for me. I don't really want to do hyenas right now. Orc infested cave. Some berserkers. Could we do some berserkers if we were in top shape? I'm guessing no. That's probably a little spicy. Rod says yes. Crystal Skull. That was a terrible movie. Okay, step one, let's heal up these shoulders, boys. Step two, we have got to get somebody hired. Okay, a nomad, that's a maybe. Dayteller. Alright, we'll try you out. Not for 2,880. We got one that's gonna take me somewhere. 3 days north, no. Make it disappear, pay me more. I accept, I'll think about it. I want to go look at the other recruit spot. Only thing we need is a fool to carry that chaos artifact. My favorite thing in Crystal Skull was the dude whose job was to be like put in the wall to wait for people who haven't shown up for thousands of years. Like, do they take turns? Or is that like, that's like your job? Like you have like a 5 day on, 5 day off where they just like plaster you inside the wall and you just wait for people who have never shown up before so you can ambush them. Legitimately, my main complaint about that movie was the other movies kind of left things ambiguous for the most part. Even the weird like stuff that was just like, yeah, there's actual aliens, yeah, there's a spaceship. I was like, that's not the point. That's not the point. It was so bad. Okay, Jester. Okay, here we go. We got some chances here. We got a militiaman, a disowned noble, another. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Somebody's getting hired. Somebody's getting hired. What are your... Okay. He would probably be our best, most affordable fighter, but probably not a good bannerman. Let's try him, though. Robert, are you the bannerman of my dreams? The answer was no. No, he is not. Okay, next. Adventurous noble. Broad, sure. Sell items? Yeah, we will. All right, let's check out the adventurous noble. A beast slayer, 43 to 50. This could be higher. All right, Sir Magnus, don't let me down. He would be a really good tank. 10 extra HP, he has fatigue, initiative. I may pick him up, but we're not going to do it yet. Beast Slayer. A 1-star for resolve. He does have melee attack, and he does have iron lugs. I think this might be it. I really was hoping for a 2 or 3-star, but I think this might be it. He's going to start at least 43. He has a good trait. He can actually hit things. I actually kind of like having a little bit of ranged defense on a bannerman, as we saw. Is this our new bannerman? I'm kind of feeling it. Beast Slayer is a little more affordable. I think he's in. I think I'd like to try to make some money and come back and get Sir Magnus. I kind of like him for a tanky character. I think this is it. All right. You're in. You're not actually Eagle, though. Okay, step 1, you do have to strip naked. That's just what we do around here. That's just, you don't get to question that. All right. And Broad has been waiting. He died very early in our game here. Broad Meadow the second. Okay. How did you do? 45. Okay, not the best, not the worst. He rolled towards the bottom, but that's okay. That's okay. I mean, it's better than starting at 20. You're gonna have the banner. Put on a piece of armor. And he's not really gonna poop out, especially with iron lungs. So we can probably afford to give him the bigger, heavy helmet. All right, you get resolve. You get melee attack. I'm not desperate for HP, so I'm not going to take a low roll. The sergeant. Oh yeah, the sergeant thing. Yep. Wolf the second. Broad died quite a while ago. We're gonna give him another turn here. The range defense, yeah, I do kind of like having. I like to have a little bit on the back. People who I don't want to get shot. I don't like putting out the front line. Who, I mean, I don't want them to get shot either. But somebody's got to get shot. So, all right, perks. I think we're gonna go student here. We're gonna go full greed. We got ground to make up here, so we're going student. All right. Also, yeah, we need to get the sash. There you go. All right. This isn't the worst. Extra 10%. So we have 66 attack, really. That's okay. I would like you to carry at least the bandages, though. Just so we have one set. And, well, we can put this on if we need it. That's extra fatigue. You're already gassing out a little bit. Have I looked at Legends mod? I have not. We are running a couple mods right now, but nothing that really changes gameplay. We've got the... When I do tryouts, I see the traits and the stars. I've got a couple pause mods, so it'll pause when I stop moving, and it'll pause when we spot people. And I have a mod that... if there's an event, if I mouse over the event, it tells me what it does. And when I mouse over backgrounds, it just tells me their parameters. Just because, realistically, if I was playing this in single player, I would alt-tab and look at the wiki to look at those numbers. So, I just don't know the game well enough. I'm sure if you did, you wouldn't need that. All right. Take your place, Bannerman. All right, we have some junk to sell. I'm not going to be too picky about where we're selling because we just don't have the room. We're getting rid of all the undead garbage. I also don't need that axe. I definitely don't need 2 war brands. Apparently I don't need 2 pikes. I don't need 2 hand axes. Rest of that's okay. Extra throwing weapons, that's fine. A septum, a pike is better, I believe. 55 to 75. Yeah, just better. Food-wise, we're running a little short. Food is expensive. Fish. There you go. Yeah, nothing else there I want. We have no other wounds, right? We do have an armor shop. I'm looking for 140s. That would be right here. There's several people I'd like to recruit, though, and we're kind of... I'd like to get at least 1 spare so we could rotate somebody out. And I want a good one. I kind of like that guy that's here. Was it Robert? No. Sir Erland. No. Sir Magnus. Sir Magnus. But we need 3K, so let's see what we can do. What is this? Okay, another green skin mission. It probably wouldn't be a bad idea to do one of these. We need to keep that going. Fighting green skins doesn't come cheap. Pay me more. I don't think you understand this. I don't think you understand how this works. I accept. Let me think about this. I'm gonna actually check these. El Hadat, let's talk money. Pay me more. I accept. I accept. All right, let's just run this quick. We know there's only some nomads on the road that we've saw. Oh my gosh, you've got to be... Okay. I was gonna say, if they stole that, you've got to be kidding me. Sure, we'll play dice. I lost 25. I've had enough. That's cool. A little, flock of ducks here. I literally just yesterday saw a humongous flock of ducks heading north. There was probably like 200 ducks. They had multiple V-wings in formation. Looked like World War II fighter escorts. All right, 150 crowns. Okay, there wasn't much I really wanted here. We were just here a second ago. We don't have money for any of that. Pools are okay. That food's stupid overpriced. I really don't want to spend on 110s. Alright, people are saying throw away some extra weapons. Alright. Alright. I'll sell a couple more. Apparently... we're not gonna use it. Just sell it. Just sell it. We're not gonna use it. Okay. Alright. I gave away a few of my babies. I hope you're happy. The Mighty 8 in bird form. What was the hockey movie? Mighty Ducks? Alright, what was this one? 3 days north. I'm gonna say no. I think we're gonna take this one because I do want to fight some more greenskins. I want to finish this crisis so I can then make a decision. I could call our original goal successful. So yes, and we said I accept. All right, so we need to go all the way up to that northern spot again. All right, we got some traveling to do. Oh yeah, the Berserker Orcs. Okay, let's actually do that. I want to do some more camps because I never get to do those. We'll do that first and then we'll turn around. Well, not only did I see that, so out in my yard I've got this big juniper shrub just waiting to be a fire hazard. But I'm kind of reluctant. I took out one set of them, but like I've got a whole... I can't think of the word. What's a group of quail? They're pairing up a whole group of them, so I'm gonna have little poof balls in my yard pretty soon that the cats will come eat. And then I've got 3 hares that live in there. I don't think the raccoons are currently there, thank goodness. Those things are a mess. A flock? No, there's a specific word for quail, I'm pretty sure. Clutch or something? I don't think that's it. All right, Orcs, let's do it. He has a battle axe. That probably does like 26 damage, if I had to guess. He's out of range of Abby, unfortunately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's see how screwed I am. %65 chance. How could you possibly miss that? Do you just have a chain? I'm not in love with that. How are you able to hit and Wraith is missing? I question this. A flock or a covey? Covey was what I was thinking of. I think we're gonna hold. I mentioned it before, but the most dangerous thing to fight is the thing that you don't know what they're gonna do, and I don't think I've ever fought a Berserker. Or if I did, they just like insta-gibbed me, and I just don't even remember. We're just gonna prepare for the worst here. Alright, slice. Good. Good. That's very frightening to me that Slice just hit them and we didn't kill him. Okay, good crit there. That's a little less worrisome. Alright, Simon, I am going to have you move up and just present another target. Alright, how many mistakes did I make with my positioning? Okay, they didn't bull rush me. I'll take that. Oh, no, Sherlock! That was your moment! A good hit. Okay, they don't seem to have a giant charge, so that's something. 66 or 66. Okay. Broad hits with his first attack. That's a good sign. Wraith. I think we're going to release the dogs. 75, 74. We'll take the 75. This could get ugly. Sure could. Okay, you don't have any armor. I like that you're very wounded. I love that you just got repelled. I love it. Okay, Abby, finish him off. Excellent, my man. Bonus shot. Beautiful. Okay, 64 with head armor. No, let's do some head hits here. Go for a wound. No wound, unfortunately. Just normal hit. Okay. Simon. I'm a little bit worried that he hasn't committed. Then again, you just got to get in there. Just do it. Nice. Good job, Simon. All right. Are you immune to stun? Yes. Okay, good to know. That sucks. I hate it when things are just straight up immune. And I don't even think we're going to swing again. We're going to save our fatigue. Because Eric poops out. He has very small lungs. Do I base this guy? I don't think I do. I think I'm going to make him walk up. Slice? Now Slice, I will let you throw into these idiots. We're just looking for morale damage. Okay. Okay. I mean, I'm a little worried. I like that. I like that a lot. Step aside. Near death. He hasn't gone yet. Let's kill him. I can't move. Okay. Oh, that was not the time to miss. Abby. I don't have any queen shots. I will just go for morale damage. No luck. Beautiful. You're not gonna be able to swing at anything else. Beautiful. Daigen. I really need to get rotate on Daigen, like really bad. We took recover. Recover hasn't been it. It just really hasn't on him. I would much rather be rotating him. I could have rotated right here. That would have been a nice little save. All right, let's go to here. Okay, got some damage in there. William, step up. Okay, good hit. Tut, you can stab. Okay, here we go. Eric moves up and then rotates. And then hits. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, step up. No head armor. Okay, and you're the only dangerous one. Whew, it's like we're professionals or something around here. I think this is probably the most dangerous fight I've ever actually successfully completed, if I had to guess. I mean, I guess it's not technically over yet, but I think we got this. I don't think we took a point of damage at all. We manhandled those losers. Maybe you shouldn't have been an orc. All right, how horrific were these? Man splitter, 90 to 120 damage. Maximum fatigue minus 34. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Shield damage 42. I'm pretty sure that would just break our kite shields. We have some strange mushrooms. So we can basically just go berserk. Head cleavers, some head splitters. Berserker chain. Again, it just uses up so much fatigue. These are basically unusable, I would assume. Until you're like way, way, way over leveled. I'm very happy with that. Very happy with that. Alright, now let's go do our actual mission. Now that we had fun killing some berserkers. We took recover with the expectation he wouldn't live through his first... Really? Did we think Daigen was a dead boy? I don't think we did. Did we get him at a bad time and we thought it was going to be GG? I mean, he's got 2 melee attack. I mean, maybe we need to make a second two-hand, bro. What did we take on you? Hammer Mastery? Get him a two-handed hammer, maybe? The Man Splitter is better than most famed great axes. Wow. I'm not really looking for nomads. Take the mushrooms for a stew. That'd be some stew. That would be some stew. All right, I'm not going to hang on to those. We should get more. I will hang on to the mushrooms. You never know. Don't need the strange meat. We are almost out of food yet again. These boils are getting hungry. When can we get... I guess the cook doesn't help our food, right? She makes healing and makes food last longer. So that's kind of a moot point. I also would really like that donkey. I'm just saying. We actually have enough money. Okay. Do we pick up Sir Mangus? Or Magnus? He's got tough. He's got Night Owl. Night Owl's kind of whatever. We're paying for 2 weapons and some armor, which I don't really like doing. He has a fatigue star, an initiative star, and 3 melee defense. Is this even worth it at our point? I feel like we really need attack stars. Like, we really need attack stars. Oh, yeah, I probably should sell them. We're not struggling on tools. Need 2250 for the next retinue. Okay. What is our feeling on Magnus? Need more money? I mean, we'd still have 4 days of pay. I'm not too worried about that. We could sell off some more of my pack readiness. A no, a yes. He is overgeared for what I would like to pay for. I will say that. We also could peek at some slightly more budget options, but I do kind of think I want the good guys at this point. 3-star defense is really cool. The thing is, it'd be nice if we had like a proper tank that had like taunt and rotate and everything. Let's get him. Let's get him. We'll hire him in. All right. How'd we do? So... almost as low as we can go on resolve. That sucks. 47 out of 60 possible. He had plus 10 HP from a trait, so we rolled below average ever so slightly. We rolled below average on fatigue. We rolled below average on the attack. We rolled average-ish on the defense. Wow, he rolled really bad. That's okay. His stats are still better than what we would have gotten elsewhere. Level ups. Okay. We'll take the attack if it's really good, but I'm not going to focus on that. So we'll take the attack. We'll take this. We'll take the fatigue. Again, same thing with HP. If it rolls max, we'll consider it. I do think we're going to go Colossus here. If he's going to be a tanky boy. I'm just going to command decision that. Alright, and then do you get to keep your own armor? It's a 130. Yeah, that's fine. A heater shield, 14 fatigue. You know what, Eric? Congratulations. You get a heater shield. You're just going to downgrade to just a wooden shield because it's less fatigue. And then helmet-wise, again, I think he's fine. 8 or 9 for 140. That's Eric levels. Maybe not. Let's just do a nasal helmet for now. 70 makes me feel a little better. He needs a little bit of level. We don't even have a weapon on yet. All right, now he is high enough that I don't think we have to spear him. I think maybe a sword just to get us started here. Like an arming sword. And he's just a spare, so we don't need to rotate him in yet. Although we may just for some XP. Maybe you and Tut can rotate. Also, I just noticed Sherlock leveled. Okay, Sherlock. Attack. Melee defense. We haven't really been pooping out on Sherlock. Maybe the initiative would be better. And it's not a max roll HP. It's not a max roll fatigue. And like I said, he's not pooping out. His armor could be heavier though. And he doesn't have great initiative. Yeah, it's gotta be fatigue. I'm still undervaluing that. Okay, here's the real question though. What do we take here? That resolve looks bad. 40's been my minimum on for people. If I get to 40, I call it good. And then we rely on the Bannerman to boost it a little further. What do we take for our two-hander for his perk? Are we taking Killing Frenzy? Savage. What is Savage? I don't recognize that. Is that Berserk? Or Kill Frenzy, I guess it's called. I will get fat later. Are we thinking Berserk? Are we thinking Adrenaline? Are we thinking Killing Frenzy? I kind of like the idea of Berserk. Rotate too. That is true. Rotate would have been really good a few times on him. I feel like he's had pretty good luck getting in position. Killing Frenzy, another for Rotate. The one that gives extra action. Okay, so that is Berserk. Stand Still and Sweep feels really good. Yes, I bet you it does. Let's go for the greed. We'll take Berserk this time. And if we live, we'll take Rotate. We'll see how much I regret that immediately. I do wish I had gotten Rotate on him earlier. And we still kind of need more food. Really don't have it here. You guys are eating me out of house and home. 30 provisions a day. I think we have a glutton, if I remember right. So that's not helping. Okay. What are we looking for? Cheap food, and that's about it, because we're kind of broke. Cheap food. We can probably sell the salt. Alright, I am going to have to down... Alright, I'm just going to do it. We're not using them. Just do it. Don't think. Just do it. I don't want to sell this. I really don't want to sell that. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. Okay, our mission's way up there, right? Yeah. Oh, right. The screw you mountains, you're not allowed to off-road. Gotcha. Head that way. I do hope we get an opportunity to do like sweep, or whatever the overhead thing is twice. 14 brigands. I mean, that'd be fine. All right, you guys want to do this? Yeah, cool. All right. Oh, looks like some people forgot their helmets. Probably better to shoot the people who are not wearing the armor, though. Okay, good hit. Brave. Very brave. Mm-hmm. Yep. We'll put that on your tombstone. He was very brave. I'm not in love with that two-handed mace. I still can't believe this doesn't count as a polearm. I'm a little salty about that. Let's wait. All right. Good hit. Yeah, let's go this way. We have a decent chance of just killing fools. All right, I'll let you do that. Wow. Tough one. Sherlock kill? I hope so. I hope so. Alright, we'll just go for a flank over here with Simon. Alright. This is gonna be a little risky, but I'm gonna move up here. Okay, that did at least get him worried, so he has lowered stats. That's in billhook range. Let's not do that. Unfortunate. Step up and kill. That was not a kill. And step up and kill. Okay, good enough. I don't want to lose a dog yet. These guys aren't that dangerous at the moment. I love all these little morale debuffs running around in the background. All right, move up here. I think we're just going to start working on this guy. All right, let's do the... Yeah, double kill. Double kill. All right, how much does it take to swing? 6. So we're not, unfortunately... We're not going to be able to move and then swing again. I think I just want the high ground, though. I think I'm going to take it. That's unfortunate. We need, what is it, Pathfinder that lowers the move cost? Lucky bum. Okay. Not the best. Really not the best. Holy moly. Safe. All right, they're just feeding Broad some XP. That's all right. A tut. Okay, I would like that. I said that's my spot. All right, little debuff for him. Almost need to get like fearsome or something on some of these range people. Okay, we just killing Alyssa with the range today. Is that what we're doing? Okay, he's shield walling. The chances of actually getting that hit's like nothing. Okay, lucky hit. Sure. Okay, they didn't come and base him, although Daigen's actually in a lot of trouble here. We need to deal with these archers, please. Okay. You're in a lot of trouble, friendo. I think we're going to deploy dog, and we're going to tactically retreat. There's just too many range people that still could get in on that. Good. Already broke his armor. It's really nice actually having hammers for once. Really don't have any clean shots. Alright, step up. Deploy the dog. Still can shoot. There you go. Brave and stupid are not the same thing. I mean, it's the difference whether you win or lose. If you win, it was brave. If you lose, it was stupid. Let's get the high ground. Nice, nice. Where are you going? I thought you guys wanted to fight. Why would you run away now? We're just starting to have fun. Thought it was all giggles a second ago, didn't you? Oh, I love it when we make those long shots. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Nice. Okay, we got a ton of XP on... Some people really could use some XP here. Some damage I would have liked to not taken, but it was alright. Definitely can see why we need some slightly heavier armor, though, even on this backline, people. Those random crossbow bolts are getting dangerous. Tuts. Sure, come up here, provide moral support and a kill. Pathfire low. Oh, okay. Pathfire lowers to a minimum of 2. As Slice lobs a javelin into like his porridge bowl. He's like, "Oh, sorry, slipped." Yeah, he could use some range defense. That's why I don't like to put it on my front row. I want them to shoot at the front row and not people in the back that don't have shields, etc., etc. All right, let's see if we're gonna catch this idiot or not. Looks like we are. Okay. You're not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it. You can make it, maybe. Okay. Yeah, okay. All right, did we take a wound, Alicia? Let's see. We did. We took 2. Pierced cheek and a pierced arm muscle. Ow. Look at these XPs, though. That's what I'm talking about. Some tools, some ammo, a bunch of junk, essentially. Thank you for your deposit. I don't think we are in position that we would want to take another fight. A snack. I'll take a 2. I'll take a 3. HP is just fine. We'll definitely take a 5. 93. You are a candidate for some heavier armor. All right, what are we taking here? Somebody last week told me my memes will forever be dreams because every hit of the flail does not count for overwhelm. You guys ruined it. I guess headhunter, right? It's got to be headhunter on the flail guy. If we hit the head of the target, we're guaranteed to hit the head of the target. Robert says, do I need to watch the older versions to understand what's happening? No, not really. We're fighting battles. I mean, in the streams ahead of this, we were just building up our company. So who lives and who dies. The story of Eric Shadowblade, the Short King, but you could totally hop in and just see how the gameplay goes. Welcome in, by the way, Robert. I think we need more than one spare here. I mean, we could, but he's not really set up for range. I guess he could pull out the pike again. We'll do that if we get to a fight. Okay. I think we're doing Headhunter here. I'm not seeing anyone screaming at me. I think that's good for the flail. All right. And then we have Broadmeadow, who is our Bannerman in training. You take Resolve. You'll take the attack. That's still not a max roll here. I think I'm actually going to take the range defense just from what we have there. All right, we will take Fortified Mind. Nice, up to 78. Okay, so he's given 7 extra morale now. Getting there. All right, let's hope we can just heal on the way up here and we don't run into anything else. Do they have a temple? They don't. Man, this is a terrible map. All right. We could probably sell these off. Let's see if we can make some cash. And see if I can buy those and resell them when we get up there. All right, apparently I'm not using, although you're not repaired for some reason. I must have sold off the one that was repaired. Don't want bucklers for sure. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. All right, give me those. That's a little low on money still. We're not going to use those. Definitely not going to use that. Or those. Or that. Okay, that's enough. We can pay a couple times. Food's okay. We're going to sell that wood. They should probably still have construction up there. I'll grab the cheap food. And let's get on the road. All right, we should start seeing greenskins up here. You find a man beside the road, churning leaves with a mortar and pestle. He's also chewing some of the goods himself and looks up at you with a green grin. I've dealt with the bugs and insects all my life, but them weapon-knocks are something else entirely. I ain't never seen a bug move so fast. Scissoring and zipping forward, grabbing dogs and cats and such, stealing them away. You stay clear of them right bastard spiders, you hear? Stranger hawks a loogie and then gets on with his work, as though you never came by. Someone ought to pay us to take care of them. Yes, they should. Does that mean there's some in here that's going to ambush me in the middle of the night? Because I really don't want to do another spider fight. That last one was enough for me. Okay, no ambush in Ambush Alley. Okay, Greenskin Horde. Let's pop our nose in here. I really would like this cheap food. That's not terrible either. All right, let's do the fight first, and then we'll see. I'm coming, boys! All right, we probably need to be aggressive on our move. Yeah, okay, we got some room. Oh, they are not fully engaged. Okay. I need to pick up a hawk. Is kind of what I'm starting to realize. Okay, move up for cover. Move up for kill. Okay, they're probably up here since that's where that guy ran. Eric. Slice actually does have Pathfinder, if I remember right. You jerk. Really? All the targets, you choose me. There's probably a couple more in those bushes, too. Yeah. Gee, it's like we fought goblins before or something. Alright, I think I'm going to take the high ground with Abby. Just establish our position. Ow. Gonna be like that, is it? Okay, Wraith. Take the shot. I don't think I'm gonna release Helms yet. No, not yet. I want to wait till they're at least a little closed in on, because like these guys seem pretty good at killing my dogs. Okay, Alicia, take the pot shot, and then switch to the poleaxe. And be sad that it's not a polearm. I'm still a little salty about that, I won't lie. Alright, be the hero we need, Snack. We can't mess around here. We gotta get this closed in. They're just gonna pummel me with poison arrows if I don't. That's a little ballsy. Come on, get in there, boys, so they can't just shoot me. Orc young. Okay, 2 young that we've seen. Okay, you 2 can rotate that way. Hut, get in there. Okay, there's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there's 1 more over here. Slice, run on in. Alright, they should all switch to melee, and then I'll be less dangerous. We'll release the dogs next turn with the people who have them, if they don't have good shots. Abby may have gotten blocked out already. Abby most definitely got blocked out. Okay, that's not gonna fix it either. That was really annoying. Alright, go here, release your dog. Alright, that was big. Well, actually no, because now I can't do my area of effect attack. That was actually really bad. Bad dog. You're gonna have the same exact problem. Alright, move here, release dog. Alright, you're swinging around to try to help. Alright, it begins. Beautiful. Let's just wait. Yeah, there we go. Okay, good hit. Man, I wish that dog wasn't there. 92 or 93. Alright, you know, same effect, same effect. I can't believe Sherlock is still alive. We legitimately put that 2-hander on, or a different one, but a 2-hander on as an act of desperation at one point. And here we are, all this time later. There's a boyo in here. No, wait a minute. How is he stunning these guys? I swear we hit a young orc with Eric, who has 100% stun chance, and it didn't work. I swear we did. I was meant to have a 2-hander and slay. I did not choose the 2-handed life. It chose me. Alright, let's see if it works for me. Bonk? It does, okay. Maybe we tried to stun the orc warriors, and I'm just mixing the two up. Alright, we pretty much have these guys on the run at this point. Nice kill there. Slice. Okay, so we have 1 guy who's not retreating, 2 guys who aren't retreating. Actually could get in there and get a stab. And miss. I don't think you're actually going to get a swing off. Okay. So when you get this, like the green skin one that we have, is the effect kind of localized? Because so far we keep ending up in the same place. Or are they doing this somewhere else on the map too, that we just haven't been over there? Kill him. That's enough. Okay, chaos. We move here, and then we rotate you, and then we kill. Nice, good chaos. Cudgel, some garbage. Not much I care about. All right, good job, everybody. Let's go sell the garbage. All the stuff we just got. I will take the cheap grain while we're here. But I need to start repairing rather than selling some of this broken stuff. I've gotten in a bad habit here again. Our tools are okay. We could use more. That's a fine price. I can fit 2 sets. Okay, money is a little sketch. I don't think we can get there before pay time, so I'm gonna have to sell a little bit more. Okay, a couple extra knives, the whip, the war brand. Okay, we can afford it. Makes me so sad. I need to play something that has extra storage next time. Goblin Raiders 5. Will you come out of the woods? I'll fight you if you won't be in the woods. And I'm definitely not going to do you plus 10 marauders. What are you fighting? Okay. Right, please don't be in the woods. Young, a berserker, some warriors. Okay. We're trying our darndest to actually help with this crisis. They definitely cannot say I didn't help. Ooh, pull hammer. I want that. Orc warrior. Young. Okay. Now, let's try to set up so that Sherlock's on the high ground, just in case they do charge me here. I would absolutely love it if we could get another nice little killing spree going. Now, let's hide in the bushes with our banner so he doesn't get shot. Trauma's real. We have some okay terrain over here. Try to see if we can kind of use this high ground, maybe. Probably not. You hit warriors and orc berserkers, they can't be... Okay, so the young can, but the bear ones cannot. So, just mixing up my orcs. They all look the same to me. They're big, by the way. Holy moly, comparing that to a human. Alright, Abby is still out of range. Yeah, let's go for a full move. Okay, this should be 8 of them, I believe. There's 12 of us, so they've lost a man or two. Yeah, he should have actually been in reserve. Shoot. I'm not used to actually having reserves. What is this decadence? That was a pretty big mistake, though. Alright, we are going to have to move forward further. I am going to take the pot shot. Beautiful! Ditto. Yeah, let's move even more. I hope you're shield walling, buddy. Just hold on a round or two. I'm almost there. Okay, good. I was gonna say, you better not waste all your stamina and not shield wall. I really need to hurry over there. Oof. Now that looks scary. Holy moly. That's a lot of gear. Bleeding pretty heavy. Mm-hmm. Could have told you that. Okay, we really need to get in here. Okay, Abby. Beautiful. Okay, that was alright. Okay, Wraith. I really want to get a shot off this turn. All right, reload. Unfortunate. So let's go up there and wait. Alright, we're here. Let's not just give them a free hit. Okay, Sherlock. Alright, you're gonna be bait, Sherlock. I'm sorry. That's worrisome. That he just hit with that and did not kill him. Alright. Snack, do your thing. This poor dude. Alright, switch out your weapon, and I think we're just gonna release your hound. Yeah, I do agree. This is a lot more warriors than I was thinking we were gonna see. Get in there. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna do it. Dangerous. I didn't think these guys would have as hard a time, but it looks like they don't have enough melee to hold them off. Alright, Slice, this is going to be a little bit awkward. Yeah, let's work on that guy. Okay, you're in here. Okay, Tut. I don't want to move here. Well, they'll probably keep attacking him. I want to be able to shield bash this guy off, though. Come here. And wait. Okay, that was not what I was hoping for. Okay, good. Good. Okay, now apparently I've raised their morale. They saw that help was on the way. And then he got beheaded. What is this, Game of Thrones? Alright, move up here. Run. Stun. There we go. Hey dog, buy me some time. Okay, Abby is gonna need to relocate, or we could take some pot shots. At the moment, I'm willing to take the pot shots just for the debuff. Okay, nice lucky hit. Sherlock. That's unfortunate. Kind of wanted to get Daigen in here, but if I don't, we could move in on him, but then all these guys are free and you don't have a shield. I think this is actually safer, weirdly enough. The closer you are to danger, the further away from harm. I could rotate here. Footman, other guy died. Okay, move up. This guy has no helmet on. I'm gonna go for head hits. And again, I'm out of action points. Spooky, spooky. Okay, run up here. No action, so release the dog. I don't think that's a good idea. I'm gonna try not to let him get completely surrounded. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thanks, buddy. I came to support you and you abandoned the high ground. Thanks. I know exactly what's gonna happen over here now. Very cool, man. Alright, break his armor. And then hit him. Okay, we're bleeding here. I need to try to get a heal off here. He's gonna... He's trying to run. I'm gonna let him run. Yeah, move up. Okay, you... Man, I'm in such a bad... Man, darn you, crossbowmen! They're gonna corner me here now, and I'm gonna have to fight where I don't want to be fighting at all. Cowards. This is why you don't work with these non-mercenaries. They're the wrong kind of coward. Okay, tut. And just get rid of this guy. Again, you abandoned the high ground. Please do not let them take that. That's next to my banner. Dangerous. Good boy. See, the dog knows to keep the high ground. My dogs are smarter than these guys. All right, Abby, it is time. I think you need to just get up closer. Okay, sure. 95% chance to hit. Good hit. He's running away. That's fine. All right, over here, we're going to try some punctures. 49%. That's not terrible. Got one. Got two. Okay, and some morale checks. I'm down. All right, break armor. Locked. Wow, break armor only took him down by a bit. That's spooky. I don't know. Do I want to give up the high ground? I don't really. They're going to keep focusing on this guy because he's so close to death. All right. Reload Wraith, and then up here. Okay. You can take a swing. Beautiful. Yeah, I agree. This is by far more dangerous than that other fight. Get in there so we have some armor break. And we can actually do it. I forgot you were still bleeding. My bad. Okay, slice. I need you to do slice stuff right now. And then you can release a dog. Okay, tut. I'm actually kind of out of room at the moment. %95 chance to hit. Wow. That did like no damage. Daigen's also in a lot of trouble over here. Oh no. Man, I thought we were just third-partying into a really easy fight here. How are you still alive, Footman? And he managed to shove his way into my archers. That's beautiful. Okay, we have a free shot. Okay, good hits. Let's just wait here a second. All right, here has a shield. Let's kill that one. Oh, we missed. Oh no, that's not good. Hit, but that's not going to change our fate. All right, let's shove. Double whiff. Point blank shot in his face. And whip out the dagger. They broke your shield. I'm just hoping for a lucky morale break. We did not get it. Alright, I think you just need a shield wall. They broke your armor. Alright, Tut. Rotate with Slice. Nope, that's a warrior. I can't stun the warrior, so just hit him. Break the armor. Break the armor. Not great. Okay, mercenaries down, or whatever those guys were. Use Abby's poison. Good idea. Don't think you can push them. Oh, okay. I didn't realize they were immune to that too. I think we're in too deep to disengage. I literally did not think this was going to be a hard fight. I thought we were just going to kind of sweep in like we did before. You better just defend yourself. I could really use you helping. Okay, well, the new guy we paid 3,000 for is on the way out. Okay, Sherlock, this is the time for you to be a hero. Just kill one of these, and then you can swing again. Okay, I'll take that. One of them's running away, couple morale checks, a good hit. Deal. We are really on a razor's edge here. Like really, really, really on a razor's edge. I don't know if I want to spend the action points to use the poison. 4 AP. You know what? If we lose this fight, we die. I'm gonna do it. Okay. Kill. Alright, get in position to shoot next turn. Hit the one that's not running away and kill him. Alright, Broad's like, no, man. We do not fall today. Alright, you still have a shield, don't you? You still have a shield after I attacked it. Go for morale checks on the other guys. Didn't get any. Right, same thing. There we go. Got some confidence. That's looking like an AoE opportunity. Okay, defend yourself and rest. I really, really, really wish they hadn't broke your shield. Okay, lowered his morale yet again. Okay, rotate out. You are saved, friend. I'm gonna try anyways. Nope, immune to being knocked back or hooked. Never mind, you are correct. Alright, hit. Yeah, not great. Slice needs his next set of ammo. Slice also needs a queen shot. That was not the square. They broke your shield and you're exhausted. Good luck, buddy. You're probably dead. Run over to there. This is not good. I can't shove him off a high ground here. Hey, William, you are in pretty good shape. Would you come up here? And you're gonna try to rotate him out. Okay, NPC's dead. The new guy's dead. They broke my shield. That was a 3,000 gold spare that just died. Why did the good die so young? Why did the good die so young? Alright, you go here. Okay, get your crossbow back out and reload. Okay, Abby, save him. Okay, he's got some debuffs at least. Okay, break that shield. There you go. Okay, Sherlock. Oh, there's a war dog in my way. Shoot. All right, I don't want to step into that, so you'll step right here. Slice is just going to shield wall. Simon, I think you gotta just chill. Daigen, let's actually rest. Snack. They both have really good helmets. Just normal attack. Well, yeah, they broke your shield. That's so unfortunate. I just really want a shield. I don't care about anything else. All right, here and hit. All right, you are going to rotate him to safety. Beautiful. Good job, team. And then rest. No! I did everything right! No! Daigen! Dang it. He's the only one I've cared about so far. Sing me the song, Bannerman. Unfortunately, Bannerman does not have a song to sing. He's not that good a Bannerman yet. Alright, run here. Finish him. Okay. Move up. Now, can I... Okay, good hits. Okay, poisoned. We're out of arrows. Next set of arrows. Alright, kill. It was not a kill. Now wasn't the time for that one, man. That's not cool. Okay, his armor's basically broken, is broken, and he's retreating. We're like pooped out. We're gonna have another death up here, I bet. Slice! No! Oh, man. I legitimately thought this was going to be an easy fight. I did not think this was going to be difficult in the slightest. It has turned into anything but easy. Reload. Okay. Don't count him out yet. Slice has lived through worse. His head's still attached. We are just not getting in there. Okay, okay. You are still in good morale, which makes me very, very sad. Hut's pooped out. That's not good. I shoved my dog, and the dog took the good spot. I've trained them too well to go for high ground. Okay, run here. Okay, Abby, you can still do footwork. And saved him. Ooh. There was no fixing that. Slice is finally down. Daigen down. Sir Magnus. I didn't even rename him. That's how unremarkable he was, apparently. What a run. What a run. The scary thing is now, I don't know if we can actually fight greenskin groups with 3 newbies. We're gonna get absolutely pounded. That's tough. That might be the end of it. That might be the end, my friend. Alright, Tut's in here. Like you are not even in remote fighting order. So we're really at 8 people at the moment. Salute the fallen brothers. That's right. F's in chat. Okay. Simon. Boink, boink. I'm actually going to take some there. Now, on him, I want Overwhelm. So as he stabs people, he debuffs them. Here, we can take Rally. And we want Resolve. I'll take Attack. I will take a maxed out HP. Wraith gets ranged. He's not actually having the fatigue problems now that he has the spec, so we'll take some initiative. And I think he probably also should take footwork, just based on that literally saving Remy's life. All right, let's see if we can get up there. 9 Marauders. I am not going to be able to take 9 Marauders. Alright, we're gonna have to avoid this fight for the time being, at least. Boy, they are absolutely pummeling this area, aren't they? Alright, can I sell? You gotta be kidding me. They're not doing rebuilding? They are, but they just have so many other debuffs. Alright, I'm not gonna hang on to those, or that. Or the strange meat. Or a bunch of those gobbo weapons. We did get a bunch of new shields. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. Hey, there's the quest going. It's gonna, yeah. Yeah. Caravan guard? Nope. I really should call it. We're already 20 minutes over. Let's see if we can get the mission ones by themselves. And we'll have our final hurrah possibly here. Shields on, yeah, we did have a spare dog, you're right. Dog good. Dog good. I guess you inherit a dog. Where'd he go? And shields on people who lost shields. And weirdly enough, I think I need to use the bigger shields because they have more HP. You were the only one who survived. And that shield has more HP. And you know what? Still would have more. Since they're breaking them. I want to see if I can get that one mission dude by himself. A dead dog and okay, yeah, we know we're close, game. I can't. There's 2 of them on top of each other right here. I definitely can't do that. Good run though. Good run. Underestimated the Goblin Warriors. I don't think I played that too bad. I didn't realize they could shove their way through the line. That didn't help. I don't think I could have really changed anything about that. Man, would you other guys bugger off? How we doing? Okay, we could take a fight. Okay, what do you guys say? Should we try to take the mission fight, or should we just call it here and come back on Monday? What do you guys think? I think this campaign is doomed at this point. I don't think that we're going to be able to recoup enough talent to be able to keep killing greenskins. I'll leave it up to the crowd. Yeah, I know. Slice was my big mistake there. Call it and come back? Okay. Monday and I agree. It's doomed. All right. I'm willing to keep going. Hopefully we will not have a 20-minute stream next time. Lead them to... Dude, all the guards are dead. There's nobody left. Okay, so we're going to leave on suspense there. I am kind of over time already, so we will wait there. So we'll be back on Monday and see what we can do. Next stream will be Friday. We will have our magnificent end of Exaltedness. Should be a very fun one. I think people are pretty excited for that one. And tomorrow should be the next episode of Order of the Golden Griffin, if you want some more Battle Brothers. And see how a game that's going better is with a decent map. We're doing so much better in that one. You're too shocked now. Maybe I'm in denial. I can't believe that of all people, Slice would leave us like that. Think of reroll. I don't think we're gonna do another Battle Bros back to back. I definitely will come back to it. People seem to really enjoy it, but we've got a couple other things coming down the pipe. Unless something major changes, the next stream game in queue, Sergeant Flintlock donated some money, and we're gonna do some Majesty for a map or 2 of that at least. So, yeah, that'll be the next game on stream. Sunday we also have 6 Ages. again, I think we're doomed. I have a feeling we're doomed. I think the happenings that happened on Sunday doomed that playthrough too. So I think we're going to see the end of that possibly on Sunday. So should have some new games in rotation here, and hopefully I can find some time. I've got a couple new release things I want to do some videos on, so hopefully we'll see that coming pretty soon. All right, thanks for hanging out, everybody. A little bit of a down here, but we will fight on Monday. All right, have a good evening, everybody, and I will see you on Friday. Babble out.